Fox News' Randy Wimbley spoke to one man who fired at the suspect, possibly saving a life. He joins us live with the latest. Randy.
Hey guys, that man tells me that suspect had every intention of killing his neighbor, and he had to intervene.
I looked out the window. I could see the suspect shooting down the street, and then I heard like 4 or 5 shots. Then my neighbor cried for help.
This Detroiter, who did not want to be identified, may very well be one of the reasons his neighbor is still alive after that shooting rampage Sunday morning.
It was serious. He was being gunned down, literally being gunned down.
The man grabbed his firearm, raced to his front door, and engaged the gunman as he bared down on his neighbor, John Palick, the retired military veteran nearly killed as he walked his dog Sunday.
Called out the shooter and to let him know my presence. And I said, why are you shooting? Who are you shooting at? What are you shooting about? All
the while, the suspect was still armed. Other neighbors sprang into action to help Palick as the suspect ran off.
I realized he had a gun wound in his leg, so we just ran in the house, got a belt, tourniqueted.
While me and a couple other neighbors, we was on the phone with 911, giving them information and everything. Just doing what we supposed to do, looking out for each other.
Palick was one of 4 victims the suspect targeted, killing 3 of them, including Laree Plazuski Briscoe and Shane Lee, and a woman who is yet to be identified.
It's frightening. It is. It's just frightening. Sometimes I ride the bus. One of the people he shot and killed was waiting on the bus.
The shooting prompted many in this area of northwest Detroit to go on lockdown as city and federal authorities pulled all stops to get the suspect off the street. Sources tell me the suspect's aunt gave him up, tipping off police to his whereabouts. Frank Knight lives on the same street where the suspect was taken into custody.
So I really didn't know anything about it until we came outside and the police were everywhere.
Detroit police is crediting technology and the community with helping them get the suspect off the street. For those who helped the lone survivor, they see no heroism in their actions.
It was great to see everyone come out and help, everyone calling the police, everyone doing as much as they can to help. And that's what it's all about. That's what this community is about.
Trying to be a hero about it. It was not a heroic moment. It was just to save a neighbor who was obviously being shot at.
Now, Mayor Mike Duggan made a point to say earlier today that had the ShotSpotter program been up and running in the area where that first shooting happened, officers would have been able to respond, find the gunman, and prevent those other 3 shootings. He says that what happened Sunday is proof the ShotSpotter program needs to be expanded. The investigation into Sunday's shootings still under investigation. Roop Taryn.
Well, thank goodness that neighbor was there and everybody who really tried to get involved. But I think a lot of people at home, the scariest thing perhaps is that this was random, and that really your only defense is just to be aware of your surroundings.
That is something that one of the gentlemen that I spoke with earlier today, that he reiterated just the importance of situational awareness. But again, this is something that no one really in this area anticipated happening. People who live here know the reality of crime in this city. They know that, and oftentimes it's not random as this situation was, and that's really what threw everyone in these neighborhoods in Northwest Detroit really for a loop, the randomness of it all.